Hey, from a trichologist perspective, hairstylists and barbers are the forefront of seeing clients on a daily basis, and they will see the client's hair and scalps first. And the problem is they may or may not know or be able to recognize that there is a problem with their client's hair. And today we're going to talk about 3 reasons why stylists and barbers need to be versed in hair loss. So reason number one is that hair loss isn't going anywhere. In fact, there's over 21 million women right now alone that are suffering in silence from hair loss. And they go to the hairstylist or the salon to get their hair done, and they're asking their stylist for help or what could be causing their hair loss, and the hairstylist may not have the knowledge needed to educate the client on what is happening. And majority of the time, hair loss is caused for 1 to 2 reasons. One, it could be due to a systemic issue where there's something internally going on with the organ system, the nervous system. So it's just something systemic that can be taking place within that person's body. Or two, it could be due to nutritional deficiencies. So if a person doesn't have the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals that the body needs, and to feed the hair, the blood supply, the oxygen, the nutrients that it needs, then the hair is going to lack what it needs, and then eventually it will fall off. So I'll give you a great example. So I just had a client and we did a hair loss consultation. And as I was speaking to her, we got to the root issue and what the cause that was contributing to her hair loss. And then after we had the consultation, I was able to give her a hair growth solution so that we can move forward and begin to start her hair journey. Now, this particular client, she was experiencing hair loss from her hairline all the way back to her ear, which meaning in this case, all her hair was gone. So the frontal of her hair was gone and it was thinning throughout. And as we were talking, she was explaining to me that she had been going to her hairstylist for years. And granted, while her hairstylist did the best that she knew how to do as far as helping her care for her hair, she wasn't able to supply her with the knowledge of what she needed to do to help to minimize or reduce the effects of hair loss. And I was explaining to my client, had her hairstylist been trained and versed in hair loss and how to recognize it, she could have sent her or referred her to a dermatologist or a trichologist such as myself, and we could have began to work on this hair loss issue sooner rather than later when it has progressed over years. So number two, if the stylist and barber are not versed in the hair textures, the hair types, then that can definitely cause an issue. There's so many products out here on the market, and they're mostly made for hair care. Like they aren't necessarily dedicated for restoring or repairing hair loss, if that makes sense. And so for a hairstylist or barber, recommending protein treatments is not going to be the proper hair solution all the time if a client is having consistent shedding, breakage, or hair damage. That's just not going to cut it. It's not going to work. So number three, if the client has hair or has sensitivities to various hairstyles. You know, a lot of women, they want to look beautiful, they feel good. Sometimes they decide to add hair extensions to their hair. So while the hair extensions make them look and feel beautiful over time, because of the products, the materials that the hair extensions are made of, if it's not coming from a reputable donor, a natural hair donor, then there's chemicals and other things that make up and go into making those hair extensions. And over time, clients will begin to develop sensitivities to those hair extensions. And while the hairstylist is continuing to use those hair extensions, the client is beginning to lose hair because now there's a sensitivity in the hair. The extension hair is now start causing the client's natural hair to break off. And so eventually, as time goes on, if the stylist hasn't picked up on that or just been paying attention to servicing the client and paying attention to the hair care, then that's like the road that begins down to hair loss. And I say all that to say because this can be prevented, again, if the stylists and barbers are versed in hair loss. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Precious Rutland. I'm a consultant trichologist as well as the founder of the Holistic Institute of Holistic Beauty. And we train and equip the beauty professionals with the knowledge necessary to treat hair loss holistically so that they can reduce hair loss amongst men and women. Early detection and prevention are the key to minimizing hair loss and retaining a client's hair, which is where my workshops and programs come in to bridge the gap where the hair industry is lacking. So if you are looking to set your business apart, set your students or your staff up for maximum profitability and provide top-notch customer service, let me come to your establishment and teach one of my hair workshops to equip your hairstylists and barbers with the tools that they need to thrive in the hair industry. Just type the word workshop in the comments below and we will send you more information. Take care and talk to you soon.